Hey everybody, over here. Um, I am actually not sorry for bringing this deep, heavy topic to you because it needs to be discussed. First off, I want to thank anybody that has stood up for people who are disadvantaged in some way, say neurodivergent, traumatized, addicted, etc. These people are human too. Mental health is just as important as physical health. And it seems to me that there are too many professionals that treat people in such a way that stigmatizes them, which perpetuates the stigma, perpetuates the negative feelings of oneself, perpetuates the mental illness or distress that someone is going through. If I were to tell you how many people have treated me with disrespect, disdain, disgust, etc., because I've been nothing but traumatized for most of my life, which they try to say, like, they give me this diagnosis, that diagnosis, this diagnosis, that diagnosis. Well, I'm a human being that's been traumatized. I don't need a diagnosis. I need understanding, compassion, and empathy. Instead of judgment, put downs, and stigmatization. There are so many people that are treated with utter disrespect, disgust. We are treated like we're other. Well, instead of blaming the people who have been traumatized, why don't you try blaming the people that perpetuate violence, that perpetuate abuse of all kinds? Those are the problem. Those people cause mental illness. Any nurses and doctors that have treated you in such a way, let me ask you a favor. Why don't you write a letter and send it to your MP? Write a letter, send it to the Order of Nurses, the College of Surgeons, the Human Rights Commission, anything you can possibly do. Because this behavior needs to stop. If healthcare professionals are to be trusted with our health, they need to be respectful and treat us with dignity. Mental health issues does not equal stupidity. And in some cases, we pick up on a lot more than regular folks. We, as traumatized people, like, I have post-traumatic stress and functional neurological disorder, and I am not ashamed of it because I didn't ask for it. It was given to me. So for those of you who think it's okay to treat people this way, I would urge you to get a checkup, a cognitive check. So I don't want to call out the nurses and doctors and things like that in public. Maybe I should, because you can't sue me for defamation with the truth. And so anyways, here in Canada it's hard to sue for defamation because it's your story and you're the one that went through it. And just because the perpetrators think that they deserve privacy, I think not. I mean, there's a line there where abusers and people with violence and all that kind of shit, sorry, they need to be outed so people can be warned. So if we want to go on and whine and cry about, oh, people with mental illness, people with trauma, people with this condition, that condition, really? If people behaved better, these conditions wouldn't be here. If the food wasn't changed, these conditions wouldn't be here. If we were able to afford proper diets, this wouldn't be a thing. It's proven fact that what you eat creates problems with your brain. And there's a lot of other things that I could get into, but if you're being treated that way, stick up for yourself. Do not let them make you feel less than, because you're not. And the moral of the story is, if somebody treats you that way, doesn't matter who they are, professional or not, they need to be held accountable, because stigma and judgment and being treated like utter subhuman beings needs to stop. Have a great day.